So I just want to share a really quick walkthrough with you of the FEA Create system that I use. So I've been using this since April 22 when it was pre-launched. It is actually based on the platform Go High Level. So it's a white label version of that. And I have used other white label platforms and Go High Level itself. And the support that comes with FEA Create is just nothing like anything else out there. It's all designed for women in business and there is amazing support. So there is this welcome area here. I'm just going to walk you very briefly through each step so you can just see what it is that you get that's included. And I will also explain a little bit on comparisons with some other platforms as well. So this is just your start here. You get an onboarding call for free and they help you get set up. And then you get to watch the setup tutorials and tell them a little bit about yourself. You've got your dashboard here, which I won't go too much into, but you can basically customize this dashboard. You can change your dates. You can have whichever products and stuff you want on here to track. Then we've got websites and funnels. So this is where it gets really interesting because, like I said in my audio version of Tech Made Simple, you purchase your domain name. So once you've got your domain name, it's added into this system or another platform, and then you have to pay for hosting. And when I've used other platforms before, normally hosting will be per website. But as you can see over here, I have various different websites. So there are 5 websites in this folder alone, 4 in this one, 4 in this one, 2 in this one. I don't pay individually for those to be hosted. I basically have bought the domain name, and then I have FEA Create subscription, which I pay for every single month. And then I can build multiple websites with multiple pages inside my FEA Create account. So this is like my main website. I'll just give you a little behind the scenes of this. So this is my main website at the moment, Creative Tech Solutions. And then these are all the pages that I have built within that website. So as you can see, it's unlimited. I can just go in, add another page really simply. I can just clone one of these pages if I want to clone it and change it. And then I can also do the same in terms of websites. So that's all my websites just under this little button here. Then we've got funnels. So funnels are different to a website because with a website, you have a website page. It's a static page. But with a funnel, what you've got is it basically moves someone through the steps. So I'll just show you the difference and what it looks like at the back end. So if we just take courses and masterclasses, for example, we'll just go to rinse and repeat. So you can see this rinse and repeat here. We have one step here, which I will show you the live page. So this is the sales page in effect. So I've just started building my funnels a bit differently. Quite often in a purchase sales funnel, you would have 3 steps. You would have the sales page, then you would have a checkout page, then you would have a thank you page. But in this particular one, I have got everything on one page, so the client can just check out here. And then this is the thank you page. So the difference between your website and your funnel is that someone will initially land on this step here. And then once they check out and pay, it will automatically move them to that step there. I'm just going to show you another funnel. So in this one, we've got the 3 steps, which is the traditional funnel where someone's going to make a purchase. So we've got Broke to Thriving here. This is the sales page they will land on. So just view the page. And you can see this just tells them all about it. So that is the first step. Then when they click Let's Do It, it will actually take them to the page where they check out. They put in their name, address, phone number, and then they put in their payment details. All of these steps can be customized, by the way. And then once they've paid, it will actually take them to the thank you page. So when they've made that payment, it automatically moves them through to the next step. And then this is the page that they will see. So this is the difference between your static website and your funnel. So this is what a funnel is. It basically walks you through these steps. You can have multiple steps in a funnel. I've created funnels before where there's 42 steps. And then you would also create a funnel with something for like a freebie. So say, for example, you've got something you want to give away for free. So you are going to give that person, in exchange for their email, you're going to give them a free guide. So this is a freebie funnel, for example. So the difference between a purchase funnel and a freebie funnel is the freebie funnel, you don't have the checkout section. So it generally is 2 steps. They are going to land on this first page. They're going to read a little bit about what's included in the free guide. They're going to click get the guide. They're literally going to pop in their first name, last name, email, and phone number, and then they're going to hit submit. And then once they've hit submit, the system will automatically move them on to the next step, which will be the thank you page. It will then send them to this page, and it will also then send them an email, which is done through automations. So that's just a little bit of a difference between your websites and your funnels. Then we have webinars, which is a relatively new feature. We have blogs. So you've got your blog set up where you can write your blogs, and then they automatically get published to one of your blog website pages that you build. Got your client portal. This is an area where your clients can log in and view their portal. So in their portal, it may be that they are an affiliate for some of your products. So we have an option to create affiliate links. We also have in their client portal, they will log in, they will see any purchases they've made. They will be able to change their payments. They will be able to view their courses and work through courses that you've created. So that's all under the client portal. It can all be branded into your brand colors, as with everything within your website and your funnels. We've got quizzes, which is a relatively new feature. As it stands at the moment, it's quite a basic quiz function, but they are working on expanding that. Forms, this is where you want somebody to fill out a form. Then these forms you can embed into your website. Or you can send the forms as a standalone. So I'll just show you one of these, for example. Okay, so this one here is a basic standard form where somebody would give their email address to you because they want to join your mailing list. So I've created the form over here inside FEA. And then we can integrate that. So we can either choose to just copy the form link, and it would look something like this. So you can just share that link on your social media. You can share it with friends and family or potential customers, and they can sign up for your email list. Or you can actually create a web page and you can put that form onto a web page as well. You can also add that links into any emails, or there's multiple things that you can do with it. But basically emails, web pages, social media, you can integrate those forms. People are going to complete that form, and then it gives you the information that you need. It's really, really simple to add other elements to it. So this is obviously a really basic form, but I'll just hop over and show you an onboarding form. So this, for example, this is an inquiry form for somebody looking for done for you work. So you can see here, I've added a few more questions that I've dropped in there. Really simple to use. You just go over here, select the type of element that you would like, and then you can just name your questions up here. So there are lots of different forms that you can create. Then we also have surveys. So surveys are very similar to forms. So this is an example of a feedback survey that I've created for work that I've done. So basically it will just look a bit different to a form. It comes in these slides, so they will click a button and move through the slides as opposed to everything being on one form. Again, really, really easy to create in there. And then you can integrate it. So you can share the link. You can either embed it into your website, or you can grab the link and share the link directly to that. Got the chat widget, which puts a chat box on your website. WordPress is to integrate your WordPress website if you have one already. Stores that will be included in your website as well. That will basically be an online digital shop. Then you've got QR codes and analytics. Then we go into social media and email. So you've got your social media planner here. You can connect your social media accounts. I haven't got anything here because I haven't actually used it for mine, but I have done it for clients where you can create posts and put them into a calendar. So you've got your calendar here. You can create a post to automatically be scheduled. You've got your ads manager, you've got your emails. So under your emails, we can create templates. So I have just a few templates. So this, for example, is a series of emails that I sent out over Christmas. This is just to show you, just playing around. Normally in my emails, I'll have image headers and images throughout, but just playing around with just doing plain text at the moment. So you can create your emails over here. You can drag and drop in an image element. You can drag and drop in all sorts of different bits and pieces over here, change your layouts. This is your footer, which has your unsubscribe on here. You can drag and drop in buttons so that you can take them somewhere. So this basically takes them to a payment link. And then, lots you can do with that in terms of email marketing. So you create your templates, and then you can also send email campaigns. So that would be setting up your email templates that you've created to go out on certain days, certain times, and to certain people in your email list. We have an affiliate manager, so you can actually, if you created a course, for example, you could sign people up to be an affiliate, so they could get a 10% kickback. So that helps you set up their accounts, and it will also track any links that they've shared and tell you how much they're due for payout, and sending them their login details, generating their links that they can share, all of that side of things. Trigger links, won't go into that now, but it's there. Countdown timers, brand boards, so you can create your brand board of colors. This is my default brand board. So whenever I'm working inside my funnels or my emails, I can pick up my brand colors automatically. That is the social media and email section. Then we've got your create your offer. So under create your offer, we have basically, this is all the courses that I've created. So you can use this for courses or memberships. It's not very well worded, create your offer, but basically it can look like an online course or a membership. So it's really, really as simple as that. We've got a rinse and repeat course here that I'm just working through creating, and this is what it looks like inside. So for example, we've got module 1, why digital products. We have module 2, discover and prep, and then we have lessons inside of those. So this one here is an audio lesson, so you can just upload and add your audio. Got a description in here, a covered image in here, and then you can attach files in there. So in this particular lesson, I don't have any files, I just have the audio. But on this one here, I actually have a PDF. So I've connected a PDF here. So when they look at this lesson, they'll click the attached file and it will open a PDF of 50 ideas on what they can create in terms of digital products. And then we can just preview what this looks like for the client. So as they're working through their course, so this is just a preview of what it would look like for the client. So this is what they would see as they are logged in to view their course. So they would click on getting started. They go on module 1, lesson 1, and they can just click play on why digital products, and then they mark as complete and move through. If they then wanted to go on, that would automatically then move them on to the next lesson, which would be this. So you can see here a little bit about the lesson I've put in, and then we've got the file. So we click on this here. That's going to download the 50 digital product ideas, and then they can open that on whatever device they're using. So this is basically how you build out your course or your membership. So it can look really, really different. So memberships can have lots of different aspects to them. Your membership could be that you have a bank of lessons, and then you might have a community area. We do have the community area here as well. Not something that I've used hugely. I've just got a couple set up, just in the process of sort of starting those out. So this is what one of my community areas looks like. I have different groups. So I've got masterclasses with Michelle, the 7-day digital kickstart and tech toolkit. I'm a member of all of them, which is why I can see all the different groups. So I liken this to Facebook groups. That's basically what this is. It's a bit like a Facebook group. And then within that, we've got different channels. So under the group Masterclasses with Michelle, I've got announcements. So again, it's like a group within a group. Announcement, Design Secret Masterclass, questions and answers, success wins, and welcome to masterclasses. So this is just an area to replace that Facebook group, because yes, it's very convenient for people to jump onto Facebook, but if you build out your community on Facebook and it gets taken down, you're reliant and dependent on that. Whereas this, you're taking it off of the Facebook platform and you have control over it because it's yours. Okay, so the client portal is basically where people are going to log in. We've got the client portal here, so you can see this little button here. We've got community. So this is me logged in as a customer. So this is what the customer would see. So we've got communities, courses, and affiliates. So communities is where we're at right now. Then we can go into courses. This is going to share all the courses that I have access to. So this is one of the courses that I have created. So this is called System Success. basically walks people through exactly step by step how to optimize their funnels. And then we have day 2. So I've broken this down into days, and how I've set this up is someone will get day 1 released to them, and then 24 hours later they will get this released to them. So it's a 7-day program, so I can drip feed that content. And then if we just go back to courses, so this one here, this is actually a course that I created called The Shift. It started off as a membership actually, but so it had lots of different aspects to it. So I have month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and every single month, when they purchase the course, they will get a new module drip to them. So within month 1, for example, this is what you will see, and then a breakdown of the course and for month 1. So that's quite a big course that I've created. So your membership can look like lots of different tiles, if you like. So it just like you can get really creative with it. Then you've got your affiliate programs, and this is where your client would see their affiliate programs, their dashboard and their links, their commissions, all of that sort of thing. So this is the client portal area. And then certificates, you can actually create certificates to so that as people complete your courses, they get a certificate. You can also launch your own app. This is a relatively new thing. You do get a free app for clients, which is called Collab. So they can use the app and it's free, but it's not branded. So in terms of color and design, it's quite basic, it's generic. Whereas with your brand app, you can actually launch your own courses and communities within that app, and you can tailor make it to all your branding and everything. But there is a cost to that. It's $79 a month. Then you've got your subscribers. That's basically my CRM. Okay, so this is inside one subscriber profile. So this is actually me. So we have all my personal information here. We've got additional information here. We've got any quizzes that I've completed. We've got tags here. So whenever a purchase is made, we can set it up so that your audience gets tagged with certain purchases. We can add them to automations. We can grant offers. So that is basically giving them access to courses. This is the communities, and we can reset their passwords. This is also the DND. So if they don't want to receive any information from us in terms of emails, text messages, calls, etc., we can stick on that, and that means that any emails that are sent to them won't go. And then over here, we have an email trail of all the emails and messages that they have received. So we can see here whether they have been sent an email. This little envelope here will tell you whether it's been opened or delivered. And then you can also track your errors and any, like if they're read, you can also track what workflows they've come from, like lots of little bits and pieces there. And then we've got a mini sort of task management area here. This is done within each client. So it's just a really great way of tracking your customer journey. So we've got here just a recent activity. We've got here tasks, so you can actually create a task and then select them off, and also you can have other users on your account. So you can actually assign the task to a certain user if you've got staff members. We've got notes here, so if you take any discovery calls or if you do any consultations with your clients, if you're a therapist or anything like that, you can add them in here. We've got any appointments that they've made on the calendar, and you can also create them from there. Then we've got documents that you can upload here. And then this will track any of their payments and subscriptions as well. And then any associations. So that is a little bit inside the subscriber. You can also create smart lists so that you can group people together. So you can just email one group of people. So say, for example, everyone downloaded one of your freebies and it was a guide to the top 10 skincare tips. You could tag those people and then just email that group of people. So you have that option as well. Okay, then we're moving on to booking calendar. We have booking calendar here where you can create various different calendars. So for example, here I've got my Streamline Power Hour. Let's just go to a discovery call. So I've got a free discovery call here. I'm just going to show you what it looks like inside. So we can set up the calendar name. We can give it its own URL. And then I've got mine connected to Zoom. So by being connected to Zoom, this means that automatically when somebody books this appointment, because I've got the automation set up, it will automatically create and send them a Zoom link. So I don't have to do any of that. You can change your availability. So for discovery calls, these are my available times each week. You can set your meeting interval, so how long that is, the meeting duration, minimum scheduling notice so that I don't get any meetings scheduled less than 24 hours before they happen. Take a maximum of 5 per day and 1 booking per slot. And then you can also add forms and payment options. So if you wanted to create a chargeable coaching call, you could actually do that by just ticking on accept payments. So that is the discovery call. And then you can grab the link here by just going share permanent link. And we're just going to paste that. So this will then send them to the calendar so they can book on here. You can also integrate these calendars into a web page as well. So if we go to my website, so everything on my website was created with FEA Create. So we'd go free discovery call. The difference between what I just showed you, which was here, just the calendar page. So you've got that link up there as well. And then I've actually created a page just for discovery call. So it looks much prettier. It's got a bit of a breakdown, ties in with the rest of the website. And then we've just embedded the calendar onto this page here. So lots of options where you can get creative with that. Sales pipelines, won't go into that now, but you can set those up to automatically move someone through the sales process. Okay, so payments, we have options here as well. I can't go into each one in particular because there's a lot of client information in there, but we have invoices and estimates. So you can actually create invoices, you can send estimates, and you can set it up so that once you've sent an estimate, someone can actually sign it, e-sign it, and then it will automatically generate an invoice. So you can set that up. Same with documents and contracts. Integrations is where you're going to integrate your Stripe account, your PayPal account, depending on which payment platform you're going to go with. Orders here and subscriptions, so you can see and manage subscriptions. Payment links, you can create really quick payment links if you just want to set up something, a way for someone to pay really quickly and you don't want to generate a sales page or anything like that. You can set up a payment link. And then you've got your products, so you can create all your product prices in here. Coupons, so you can give discounts, and then settings as well. Coupons are a really great option to have if you just want to be able to create a one-off code for somebody to give somebody a discount, or if you want to create it so that it's set up for a certain amount of time and it expires, you have that option as well. Automation is where everything in the background happens. This is one of my most favorite parts of the whole entire process of creating a digital marketing business. Because this is going to allow you to give your time and your money and your freedom. It's going to create everything for you, having these automations set up. So I have a lot of automations. Every product that I create, every sales page that I create, all has an automation behind it. So you do have to do that to enable things to be delivered to people. So let's just look, for example, for digital freedom. So this is that free guide I touched on. We looked at the sales page. So someone has filled in that form. They've said they want access to digital freedom, the free guide. They've given you their name and they've given you their email address, and they've hit submit. When they hit submit, this is basically, this trigger here is going to kickstart this automation, and it's going to send them a series of emails. They're going to get email 1 with the digital product that they have requested on this email here, and then it's going to wait 24 hours and then it's going to send them email 2. I've set it up so it will then wait another 24 hours and send email 3 and so on. So you can create as many of these workflows, as many of these automations as you want within this system. So obviously you don't need to have this many. If you're just starting off and you're just creating a freebie and a paid product, you would just have your 2. But it gives you the potential. I've been using this system since 2022. You have the potential to build unlimited automations. We also have the ability to create DM automations. So if you have seen on social media, someone will say comment a keyword in the post, in the comments underneath, and I will send you XYZ. So we have DM automations. We can set those up inside of here as well. So you don't need a separate platform for that. All your messages, these are all your conversations pulled in from your social media accounts, your emails, and everything in one place. So you can just view your messages. Media storage is where I hold all of my digital guides, all of my images that I use on my sales pages, my emails, everything is in the media library. You can connect customer reviews, you can run reports, you've got your support, billing, and members club there as well. Then you've got your settings down here, which is just where you can hold all of, basically set up your profile. You can look at all your integrations, your tags, add all your domains, all of those sorts of things, all the back end tech stuff. So that's just a little overview of FEA Create, all of the functions that it has and how I use it within my business, and all of the things, the amazing things that you can create within one platform. Because, for example, your websites and funnels could be one platform in itself. Then you could possibly have your email marketing over in another platform in itself. Then a lot of platforms that you would have, say you wanted to create a course and you were looking at another platform for that, you would have to then connect everything together with something called Zapier. And basically it is a program that allows platforms to talk to each other. So you can use all of these different platforms and connect them all together so they talk to each other, but it's much more of a headache. Whereas with this, you have every single thing in one place. Again, quite often you would have a separate booking calendar platform. So already you're talking 4 or 5 platforms just to be able to create an online business. Whereas with this one, I have everything under one roof and everything is managed, and I know that I've only got one monthly payment to come out. You do have to pay for your emails sending, but they are like pennies. And I think I've uploaded like £10 onto that, and it's lasted me for ages. I can't remember the ins and outs, but I'll pop it in the description. So yeah, if you've got any questions around this, then just give me a shout. But that is a little tour of my FEA Create platform.